So this is for my geometry classes. We have a summative assessment on Thursday or Friday covering Chapter 5. And these two problems, these extended response questions, are in regards to the constructions. If you haven't realized by now, you're going to do two constructions, one for the circumcenter and one for the incenter. So here are two problems that involve those. Now, I'm going to freehand draw them. You probably don't have the tools, so you need to freehand draw them, but I will explain how to do them as we go through it. So hopefully if you stop and pause, you kind of think about how am I supposed to construct these. Again, it's not just doing them, but it's thinking about how to do them as well. Okay, so it says draw triangle MNO such that its circumcenter lies outside the triangle. Construct the necessary segments to find the circumcenter. Label the circumcenter L. So for the circumcenter to be outside, and again, the circumcenter can change its position inside, outside, or on the triangle. The triangle has to be obtuse. So I'm going to draw an obtuse triangle. It's going to look something like this. There's my triangle. And I'll call it M-N-O. Okay. So how do we find the circumcenter? Well, the circumcenter is from the perpendicular bisectors. And remember, I'll tell you that so you'll know what you're got to construct. But now you need to construct it. So how do we do that? Well, I'll do one in orange and then one in blue, and we'll find the point. Let's do NO. So remember, to do a perpendicular bisector, let's extend our compass more than halfway. So I'm going to use dotted lines on top of my green. So there's more than halfway. And I'm going to raise it up and put an arc up here, and lower it and put an arc down here. That's from N. And then I take the pointy end and I put it on O. And again, it's this far, same compass setting, and I come up here. And I put an arc up here, and I come down below and put an arc down there. Once you have those two intersecting arcs, that's how you draw your perpendicular bisector, straight down through. Like so. And I know that it's perpendicular, and it bisects the side NO. And now I'll do the similar thing, but I'll do it for MN now. Okay, so here's MN. So again, I'll use my dotted lines here to represent 2/3. So there's 2/3 across. I'll come up here and I'll put an arc, and I'll come down here and put an arc. So there's my arcs above and below from M. And then I'll come back over here to N, and I'll go 2/3 across, arc up here, arc down here, and I'll draw the perpendicular bisector. Again, pardon my not being straight. I'm trying my best here. And that's perpendicular, and it bisects that side. And again, you'll say, well, Mr. Chappell, they don't touch. Well, you need to extend. Extend this one. And there you go. And this point right here in green, there's your circumcenter there, once you call it L. Okay, so that's the process of constructing a circumcenter. And again, I don't think I'll be as specific as I want it inside or outside or on the triangle, but just so that you know, the circumcenter can be various positions. Okay? Alright, so that's that one. Now let's come down here to constructing the incenter. So I'm going to draw the same exact triangle as best I can, right? And now I'm going to construct the incenter. So, bear with me. It's not good enough for me. Here we go. There. There. Alright, that's my best. Okay, so this is M, N, and O. So again, the point was it's another obtuse triangle. Now, the special thing about the incenter is that the incenter is always inside the circle, or inside the triangle. Okay? So how do we do this? Well, the incenter is related to the angle bisectors. So I'm going to bisect the two angles. And I'm going to choose not the obtuse angle, so M and O. So I'll do one in orange. So here's what you do. Open your compass up, and I say about 1/3. So there's 1/3 the length. And I'm going to create an arc across this angle. And then using the same compass setting, I'm going to put the point of the compass right there, on that point, and I'm going to make an arc out here. And I'm going to take the compass point and put it right there and make an arc out here. So I made one there. And that's what I need. That intersecting arcs connected to M. And this angle is being bisected, and there's my angle bisector. There's one of them. Okay, and again, pardon me for not being straight. And then I'll come over here to O, and I'll go about a third down to O. There we go. I'll draw an arc across O. And using the same compass setting, I'll put the point up here, and I'll make an arc out here somewhere. I'll take the point, arc out there. I'll put the point right here on this intersection point and make an arc out there. And there's my intersecting arcs. And from O through that intersection of those arcs, there's my second angle bisector. So now this angle O, is being bisected. And again, when you do these problems, make the triangles big. I made mine small. Don't know why. Where the two angle bisectors intersect, that's the point, and they say call this one K. Okay? And there's your incenter. Okay? Now my picture is a little bit off, but the incenter should really be equidistant from the sides of the triangle. So from this side, and that side, it should look about the same. And that means it's sort of in the middle of the triangle, okay, in the center. Okay? Whereas if I scroll up here, this point is not supposed to be the same distance from the sides, because obviously it's closer to MO, but it's supposed to be the same distance from the vertices, M, N, and O. Okay? So perpendicular bisectors and angle bisectors. Okay? So hopefully you know how to do these two. That'll take one part of the test, you'll do well on, and hopefully the rest goes good too. Alright, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Thursday or Friday.